Hello, good afternoon. I'd first like to start by saying thank you for giving me the opportunity to interview for the lead teacher position here at Ponderosa Middle School. My name is Juan Hernandez Mendoza. I have been the PE and health teacher here for 5 years, and I'm excited to be here today discussing why I believe I'm the best candidate for this role. Cultural of universal achievement and why it is important. My culture of universal achievement is based on the six beliefs set by Lopez 2013 of the No Excuses University. The first one's going to be academic achievement of students. This should be the obsession of each of our educators. The next one's going to be neutralizing challenges of students. It's not possible for us to know what a student might be going through as soon as they walk through the door. So we have to be welcoming and get to know them in order to fulfill their needs. Student proficiency. The goal should be to have students proficient in reading, writing, and math. Next one's going to be topic of conversation should be students. They should be what we talk about on our breaks because we do not get enough time to get to know them just by talking to them in our classrooms. Next one's going to be a maverick spirit. Must lead the way. I feel like I am one of those maverick spirits willing to change the old ways of doing things and implementing new and good changes. Last but not least, there's going to be no excuses. There's no excuse for poor effort. Failure can only be accepted if we try our best, our very best, and we fail. Otherwise, we must try again. The importance of cultural achievement is that this culture builds momentum towards a better future for our students. 21st century skills I possess. Gang Singer 2016 explains that 21st century skills go beyond the basics of reading, writing, interpretation, and synthesis. Some of the skills that I offer are communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and leadership. These skills are essential for a leader to have a successful team. Effective communication will help me get my point across. Collaboration skills will be used for engaging with my colleagues. My critical thinking skills will be useful when a problem presents itself, and these three together will give me good leadership skills, which are needed for running a team of teachers. Instructional management plan. Student-centered teaching focuses on the needs and learning styles of the student, not the needs of the teacher. This is the type of instructional management plan I plan to implement. Goal of plan. My goal of plan is to motivate students to learn, and in order to do that, students need to feel like they belong. According to a motto 2017, teaching should allow time for students to communicate how they are feeling because it creates a space where they feel safe and understood. Rules and expectation. My biggest expectation is to always be respectful of others. And then my 3 rules that I would implement in the classroom are 1, 0 distractions, whether it's phone, food. If it's a distraction, I don't want it in the classroom. Number 2 is going to be participation. We need to have our students be engaged in conversation in the topic, in the subject. And the last one's going to be prepared to learn. Collaboration. The importance of collaboration. Collaboration is essential for a school to operate properly, and it is necessary for fostering a positive and inclusive learning environment. My effective collaboration, according to Lopez 2017, is clarity of purpose. The goal I will implement is 100% pass rate for our middle schoolers so that no one gets left behind. Everybody stays on track. Respectful of time for teachers. Teachers should arrive at meetings in a timely manner to avoid any delays of a meeting. Time banking. I will assign a time for teachers to time bank, discuss lesson plans, and to talk about solutions for struggling students. Professional growth. Every educator should have a mentor to learn from and an opportunity to lead certain events to gain some leadership experience. Building candid professional relationships. As teachers, we must develop the candidness to hold each other accountable and identify areas of improvement within each other. Standard alignment. Alignment between standards, objectives, assessments, and instructional plans creates continuity from one grade to the next and makes instruction purposeful and not in vain. Standard alignment allows for lesson planning to be developed with purpose. Theory of multiple intelligences. The theory challenges the IQ test by suggesting there is more than one mode of intelligence. It actually suggests there is 8 different intelligence, which are illustrated here in this picture. The importance of considering this theory is in an instructional environment is that each student learns differently, and if we figure out their intelligences, we can better adapt our lesson planning for them to better learn the subject. My approach to instructional planning. Backward design planning is part of understanding by design method, where the goal is to teach for understanding and transfer, according to Hawker Brownland Education, 2013. Steps to backward design are clear objective, which allows for a clear goal for the teacher and students to follow. Next is develop an assessment plan. That's going to align with objective and will not have unnecessary information. And lastly, plan learning activities for students to show their comprehension of the subject. My approach to learning assessments. Immediate feedback, which is a formative assessment, Wisconsin DPI Resources for the Field 2016. Some of those immediate feedback assessments are going to be Q&A sessions, which is what I would be implementing. Q&A sessions where I ask my students open-ended questions to analyze the information they've retained, and also short quizzes with the discussion to reiterate any essential information that they've missed. Value of data and data management. Data is the main source of information we can use for the improvement of curriculum assessments and of our students' knowledge. Data management pillars, according to Lopez 2013, are easily accessible to other teachers so that they can see how their students are doing in other classes, openly shared with colleagues so that as a team we can help each other make improvement together, deliberately arranged as to not waste teachers' time with information that isn't helpful. In conclusion, I believe that my combination of skills, experience, and passion make me an ideal fit for this position. I'm excited about the opportunity to contribute to Ponderosa's mission and vision, and I am confident that my dedication, expertise, and collaborative mindset will enable me to make a meaningful impact. Thank you again for considering my application, and don't forget the references at the end of the slideshow.